My name is Anna Rogers. I go to school at IRSC. I'm majoring in psychology, and I'm also received a scholarship from the Traveling Youth.
My name is Plinio Arcila. I'm 23 years old. I'm a student at IRSC in the accounting program, and fortunately enough, I was selected to participate in the scholarship program studying abroad with the Traveling Youth program.
My name is Alyssa Columbus. I am a student at IRSC. I'm studying humanities, and I am a recipient for the Traveling Youth Scholarship.
My name is Mackenna Murray, and I go to IRSC. I'm currently studying business, and I was lucky enough to receive a scholarship from the Traveling Youth.
Hi, my name is Kyla Benjamin. I am a student at IRSC. My major is culinary management, and I have been selected as a student for the Traveling Youth.
My name is Wateria Thomas. I'm a student at IRSC. My major is nursing, and I have received the scholarship for the Traveling Youth.
Hello, I'm Xander Britt, and I am a student at IRC, and I'm a psych major, and I have been chosen to be a recipient of the Traveling Youth Scholarship.
My name is Amelia Hall. I am a student at IRC. My major is nursing, and I have received the Traveling Youth Scholarship.
My name is Solaris Albury. I'm a student at IRSC. My major is business management, and I received the student scholarship for the Traveling Youth 2025.
What this means to me is that I actually get to experience something that none of my family ever did before. So I'm actually the first person to finish high school and college, almost. It's my first year, but I know I'm gonna finish it. Like I said, I don't know how, and I don't know when, but I'm gonna do it somehow, some way. And I'm the first person to be on a plane, and I'm the first person to be out of the country.
One thing I feel like is stepping out of my comfort zone right now is definitely about my assurance level and also my pace on which I take things. When I go to Europe, I'm going to be afraid I'm not going to experience everything and I'm going to overwhelm myself, but at the same time just experiencing it and enriching myself. So that's one thing I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone about, is like just experiencing it and taking it as it is.
I do think it's important for young people to travel. It gives them a sense of independence, and they could decide more on what they want to do. Different part of the state, going to a different state, it doesn't even have to be out of the country. I think just gaining that independence and like self-awareness is very important for a young student.
Honestly, I'm excited about the life in Europe, just the culture. I'm into a lot of architecture, so like the old buildings and the many different places I could visit. Being there will have way more opportunity for me to explore and be myself.
A huge thing for me, being able to finally decide to travel. I've wanted to travel for such a long time, and being able to get the opportunity and step out of my comfort zone to even go into the airport knowing that I've never been in there before is a huge deal for me.
I think this trip is going to change my view on the world, because it's going to allow me to see how other people can live so differently from us.
Live through what other people live through, just to experience what they experience, because no one lives the same life. So it's very important to learn about other people's life and to appreciate your life and their life for what it is.
I'm hoping this can help me learn more about myself and like what I like, what I don't like. Because right now I don't really know. Like I try some things here and there, but like that's it.
Going to Europe for the first time, I'm most excited about just emerging in that culture, because I consider myself a very curious person and I want to learn new things. I'm very excited for that part, and the sentimental reason, because ever since I was a kid, one of my life goals is to visit Europe, and the fact that after 23 years I have the opportunity to visit Europe is just, it's a dream come true.
So how my interactions with the other students changed my experience, I would say it was definitely with the Korean students. I don't know, it was just so interesting, like having to as well stay in kind of the same place with them and talk to them here and there. And like there were these girls as well that show us like, you know, new music that they listen to that we never really heard of. And like they shared it, and then we shared our music with them, so that was fun. Oh, and as well, they said that if we ever go to South Korea, we can hit them up, so you'll see me there.
The most memorable moment from the trip was definitely the opportunity of giving a little 2-minute testimony at the Aroica conference. And it was just so impactful talking to an international crowd, especially knowing that, you know, the career path I want to take, it's definitely finance related. But after that moment, it just made it click that I want to, you know, just share my knowledge, share my life experiences, and that little 2-minute definitely opened the doors for a lifetime opportunity of public speaking.
Being away from home for a month just allowed me to understand that I could do things by myself, that I don't need to be that close by to my mom or anyone I live with. Even though I lived at the dorms, I'm still close to her. Being that far away allows me to know that I can be farther and be okay.
I think more of what I learned is what I learned about myself, and I'm about to tear up because I became more faster in my thinking. I stopped really overthinking like how I used to. Even during a trip, there's some things that I couldn't do beforehand that I did then, and now that I'm doing now.
A skill that I think I have gained greatly is networking. That's something that we were taught how to do the first week that we were in Europe. It was so helpful to be able to talk to these business people and like experience what questions they ask. And then throughout the Europe trip, we were able to connect with these people. I still have connections with people in Europe.
This trip has allowed me to learn flexibility, trying to be a little bit more go with the flow, let myself be more adaptable and things like that, which is really hard for me, but definitely have been taught that from this trip, yeah.
Immersing myself in different cultures, it really showed me that this world is so big with so many people, with so many different personalities. It's like being on a different planet, literally, but overall it just exceeded my expectations for human connection.
Being around people that I'm not normally close to. All of us come from such a different background, not just us students, but everyone we met there. It's so different. It pushed me out of my comfort zone in a way that it's good to see that, like it made me realize everyone's like not in their, everyone has their own bubble. Sorry, that was a little messy. Everyone has their own bubble, and it's unique to see that.
Yeah, there's so many ways to say this pushed me out of my comfort zone, and I really feel as if it was a mental challenge of kind of adulting for the first time, you know, really finding that neutral balance between just yourself and all that. I mean, I really feel as if I became more self-assertive and less emotionally reactive after this trip, so that's one of my biggest takeaways is I'm less emotionally reactive and more assertive with my choices.
And I just want to say thank you to our sponsors for this opportunity and putting in the effort and work into us. And this experience changed my life.